Hey good people, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're normally insecure in your relationships and you come out as very needy or very insecure, this is for you. Because today we are talking about 6 ways to become more secure in relationships or to understand where your insecurities might be coming from. If you're new to my YouTube channel, welcome. This is a safe space. My name is Muthoni Mukiri. I am a mindset coach and a counselor for women. I help you heal your trauma, become more feminine, love yourself, get into healthy relationships, and basically become the best version of yourself. Number 1, start from knowing who you are and what you're looking for. You have to know who you are and what you're looking for. Sometimes we don't understand ourselves very well. And so if you don't understand yourself, you go for the total opposite of what would complement you in terms of a relationship. For example, if you are a God-fearing lady, you're a Christian, and so you want a man who's also God-fearing, who's also a Christian, but then you're dating someone who goes to the bar every day. Of course, you're going to be insecure. Of course, you will feel insecure. Or another example, you want a relationship where there is faithfulness. This person is faithful to you. But the people you go for, either that person is already in another relationship, and you're hoping when that relationship crumbles, he's going to be faithful with you. Of course, you will have insecurities because you know there was someone else. And so you don't fully trust this person because if he cheated on her with you, he's going to cheat on you with someone else. So start by really being clear who you are and what you want. I give an example with fruits where I say, don't pretend you're someone you're not. If you're a mango, show up as a mango. Mango the fruit, So, because sometimes we are mangoes and then we camouflage as pineapples because we think people love pineapples more. But now you see your true needs are for a mango. So your true needs as a mango will never be met. So now you're meeting with people who are aligning with a pineapple, but that is not who you truly are. That's just a cover. So who are you? What are you looking for in a relationship? And for that lady, the person, I want you to write it down. Who am I? What do I want in a relationship? So for this relationship that I want, what kind of a person would be compatible with me? So that you are aligning with people that would be compatible to the person that you are. That's number 1. To my fan base in the UAE, I will be coming to Dubai and Qatar to do 2 events. The first one, Sharjah State. I will come on 25th. The event is on 25th of October, and Doha, Qatar, the event is on 31st of October. So this event will be a space to connect. There will be inspiration and come ready for transformation. I will give you practical tools to support you as you become the best version of yourself, to connect more in your relationships, and to basically become your best self. So I'm ready to listen to you. I'm ready to share with you, to hug you, to laugh with you, and support you as you heal and as you thrive as a woman. So book your tickets. It's advanced tickets only. This ticket comes with refreshments and also entertainment. I am so excited, especially for your Q&A sessions, so I can be able to meet your needs. I can be able to give you what you need. So you're welcome all. It's for all ladies and the tickets are advanced. Tickets are running out fast. Please do not be left behind. This is a sisterhood. Understand your attachment style. We have different attachment styles. I think I've done this video on YouTube. For sure, I have it on my socials, TikTok and Instagram. I don't know if I have it here, but I think I do. I'll check. If I don't, I'll do a whole video about attachment styles. So briefly, we have a couple of attachment styles. The first one, we have the needy, insecure, the fearful, insecure attachment styles, where these are for people who are very insecure, they are very needy, and so they appear like desperate or like they need a lot of attention and they need a lot of that. The other one is avoidance, people who run away from situations, who are very nonchalant and who don't know how to connect, especially emotionally. The third attachment style is secure. These ones are very secure. They know who they are. they trust themselves, and they're able to hold a mature conversation. They don't run away from conversations, and they're not extra needy. They know how to strike that balance. And then we have the disorganized attachment style, where it's like a mix of, sometimes you can be needy, other times you're nonchalant. Yeah. So it's important for you to understand your attachment style. For people who find themselves mostly secure in relationships are people who have the insecure, fearful attachment style. Attachment styles develop from infancy, depending on the relationship you have with your first caregiver. If they were very, very nonchalant, very avoidant, if they were very needy, and so that's how you learn how to connect. So there's no mistake. You just need to understand yours, the way you show up. For example, if you're mostly insecure, it means you lean towards, like I've said, the insecure attachment style. It means you understand your needs. Your need, it means you're very needy, you want reassurance, you want to know where you stand in that relationship, you want to stay in touch with that person. You just need to learn that and know how to communicate your needs. For example, if you find that you want the guy to keep calling you, to text you, you want to know reassurance, just tell him that. Tell him, I really like it when you call me throughout the day. Or babe, even if you're getting into a meeting, just make sure you drop me a chat. Like, you're talking about your needs. But the problem, so you have to understand your attachment style. The problem comes usually, we don't understand that we already have that anxious attachment style. And then instead of going for a secure person, you go for an avoidant. Avoidance will run away. So you constantly chasing that person. And you know what we say? Everything you're chasing means it's running away, so you will not catch it. So if you have an insecure attachment style, you need to be with someone who's secure. And part of awareness is knowing I have an insecure attachment style, so I am extra needy. Don't live in denial, accept yourself. So it means I have to learn to communicate my needs in a relationship. Yeah, you want assurance. Tell him, I really love it when you assure me. Oh, thank you for complimenting me. Let him know I really am one of those people who I really like us to keep in touch even throughout the day. Yeah, so just holla, just drop me a chat or even a meme so I know we're good. Communicate your needs. Separate your partner from your past. If you've been in relationships where you're cheated on, you've been in relationships with people who didn't care about you, you need to learn to separate that. And the way you're able to separate that is, after leaving those relationships, you need to take some time to work on yourself, to upgrade yourself, to shed that version of you that was in those other relationships, such that you're not just jumping from this relationship here to another one. Of course, you're going to go with the insecurity issues. Of course, you're going to go with the same. So separating your partner from your ex-partners will really help you. You're not dating that person. Let this person show up as themselves, and so you can judge them for who they are, as opposed to judging them as compared to whoever you are dating. Another important thing is to embrace being silly and being imperfect. Some of the reasons why we have insecurities is because we want to be perfect so much. And so when we show up as human and in our humanness, we are judging ourselves so much. We start feeling like that person is so good for us. Oh, he saw me without makeup in the morning. I bumped into him when I was not looking at my best self. You're human, embrace it. Yeah. So when you want to be perfect so much, and then because we are human, we are not, no one is perfect. We will never be. Embrace being silly. Embrace your dry jokes. Embrace those things and embrace your imperfections, because that person is also not perfect. So if you don't embrace your imperfections, then you start putting so much value on that person because you're thinking they are not imperfect, because you're thinking they're not human like you. They are human like you. And with time, you start to even see some of the imperfections, and you actually be okay with them. You also stop judging them so harshly for being human, because you're also kind with yourself, and you've also allowed yourself to be silly and to be imperfect. Is to nurture the independence you have outside the relationship. Please repeat this after me. Nurture the independence you have outside the relationship. This is what I say. I really support ladies, and I really love it when ladies are able to love themselves, have a self-care routine, have a skincare routine, have things. You're dating yourself, you're going for solo dates, you're doing this. You do those things when you're single. But for most ladies, when they get into relationships, now they stop. And now your entire happiness and joy apparently is supposed to come from a man. That will never work, because that man is just another human being. He's not God. So the things you were doing that got you in that relationship, the independence you had, the way you were going for movie dates with your girlfriends, the spas you were doing on Saturdays, you still do those things even when you're in a relationship. So the moment you stop filling your cup independently, and then now that cup is dependent on another human being to fill it, he's just a man. He will fall short of it. So you're supposed to cultivate your own happiness, and then what he does, the happiness in the relationship will add on to it. It's a bonus onto the happiness you have cultivated for yourself. So do not neglect yourself, and do not forget to nurture that relationship that you have with yourself. It's really important. That's what I actually tell people who come to me and they have that anxious attachment style. I tell them, you really have to learn to also make yourself happy, and to also keep cultivating that independence in yourself. Being secure in relationships greatly comes from being secure in yourself. Being secure in relationship greatly comes from your security within yourself. Trusting yourself that I trust myself, I'm making the right choice, choosing this person. I have seen they're consistent. I have seen their actions and their words are matching. I like this about them. So I am trusting myself choosing this person. And I also trust myself in case he fails me, or if indeed things happen and the relationships does not work out, or you get hurt. I trust myself to do the right thing for me at that point. Some of the reasons why we're very insecure in relationships is because those relationships should have ended a long time ago. But then because you don't trust yourself, you're insecure in yourself to trust yourself to make the right choice for you. You stay in a relationship where your needs are not being met, where you're taken for granted, where it's toxic, and then now you keep complaining, oh, he's doing this, then what are you doing there? So your security in your relationship is also dependent on how secure you are. And actually, when people see you're secure and you trust yourself, they take you seriously. But the moment you don't even see your value in that relationship, and now you focus so much on, he's so handsome, I don't think I can find another man like this. You forget, why do you think he's with you? He's with you for a reason. So also don't forget that. Don't see other people's value so much that you forget your own value. My UAE people, have you booked your tickets? I'm coming. I've sung about this for so long. Here is the poster. 25th, I'm going to be there in Sharjah, and on 31st, Doha, I will be there. Please book your tickets. It's advanced tickets. I can't wait to come and answer your questions and meet your needs and support you as you become the best version of yourself. Bye. See you during the next episode.